Hey guys, welcome back to the WODdoc Project 365, episode 1251. Guys, if you're following along on YouTube, please jump on over to thewoddoc.com. Check out all of our full-length videos. That's where we house them. What we're talking about today is taping for wrist pain while in the front rack, specifically on the pinky side, okay? So that means when we get into this position here, front rack, wrist extension, we're getting pain on that pinky side. What is one possible solution for this, one possible way that we can tape this? And I'm going to try to give you my best guess at what the question was asking and try to help you guys out. If you take a look at the outside here of the wrist, the pinky side of the wrist, you'll notice two prominent portions here, right? The ulna, the distal head of the ulna, and then part of the wrist bone itself, we call that the pisiform. And if you notice, if I just, like you could see like that prominent section right there, and if I go ahead and I just push that, you can see how that kind of moves, okay? Best way to tell if this taping that I'm going to show you is going to work is if I'm a person that has pain and I go into that front rack wrist extended position, okay, and I get this outside pain, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one finger, put it on that pisiform side, take one finger, put it on that distal head of the ulna, okay? I'm going to squeeze those together and I'm going to bring myself into that same position, all right? So if I could put pressure on those two bones and I could squeeze them closer together, if you can't do it, have a friend do it, squeeze them closer together and go ahead in that position. If that makes you feel better, this is the taping for you, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to take two half pieces of tape, so half width, about yay long. It doesn't have to go all the way around your wrist, it just has to go around a little bit. The first one that I'm going to do here is I'm going to start on the bottom side of my wrist, as you can see like that, right? And then what I'm going to do here is I'm literally, as you can see like this, I'm going to pull up, right? As I do that, I'm going to wrap that tape around, and I'm just going to let that sucker sit like that. So basically one side is pulling up like that. I'm going to take the second piece of tape, I'm going to start on the top side of my wrist, just like that, right? So top. And then I'm going to go right over that bump, right? And I'm going to do that by pulling down on that bone there, right? So now you can see how I kind of put those closer together. I kind of replicated. Is it going to look exactly like when I just did it with my fingers? Absolutely not, but this is the best we can do with the tape. The last thing I'm going to do is add a third piece of tape. This is going to kind of go over the top of everything. And what we're going to do is we're going to go from the thumb side to the pinky side. So you start on the thumb side, you're going to cover everything. It's going to go to the pinky side. And what I did this with, guys, was a tape that was called Leuco tape. You could do it with any type of athletic tape. The white zinc oxide tape is a great one to do it with, but you want to have a tape that is stable, not a stretchy tape like a kinesiology tape, all right? So try this one out, and then, of course, always test, retest, go back into that front rack position, see if that has decreased the pain. If it did, this is the taping for you. If it isn't, well, there's plenty more out there, and we can talk about them if they haven't been discussed, all right? Awesome, guys. Questions, comments, post them below, and until tomorrow, we're optimizing function to optimize performance.